What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Random Ramblings. I'm Jingle Wanker. I almost a Naughty Knob Knocker because we had to tell you your fucking name 400 times.
What's my name? Just kidding. And I'm Naughty Knob Knocker.
And I'm Jingle Twathead.
Yeah, that's for sure. All right, so welcome back to the Westworld Rewatch podcast.
What's the title of this episode?
I'll get to that.
Jesus.
We're talking about Westworld Season 1, Episode 2, Chestnut.
Chestnuts roasting.
We get introduced to William and Logan.
It's so funny rewatching it because I'm like, how did anyone not know that was the Man in Black?
I mean, yeah, it's easy to tell that now, but watching it, there's no way you didn't even think there was two timelines by this episode.
Yeah.
So there's no way you would even guess that.
Oh, really?
I mean, why would you guess there's two timelines at this point? Nothing remotely even close to that even.
Well, because
Didn't
no,
we
that's not
decide
true.
there was more than two timelines though?
Not in season 1.
Not in season
No?
3. I mean, season 2, I think there is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, because they go in the escalator, and that's,
Yeah, they show the new logo, but like we didn't even notice that first time watching it. We didn't notice that till like episode 4 or 5.
But I mean, where the waterfall was and all that bullshit. That's about where William is.
yeah, but like we didn't know that watching it originally, you know.
Right.
But so did you guys enjoy this one more than episode 1?
I did not enjoy episode 1.
Well, because you guys don't want to do this podcast, so I meant, did it get you more into it?
I'm fine with this.
How about you, Hess?
I enjoyed this one.
You enjoyed it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like. It's weird. I feel like the first 2 episodes are the most memorable. I feel like of the show, because like the first one you get introduced to the first, you see a Man in Black first, and this one Maeve wakes up and like she sticks her finger in her gross little thing and goes and sees Teddy and all that. Why would I say that? And then, but like I feel like these are the most memorable ones. So like I'm excited to get into like the middle of the show because I feel like I don't remember that much of season 1.
Yeah, because I think the middle kind of like intertwines.
Like a lot of the stuff, like when Dolores and Logan and William go to like that whorehouse thing. I don't remember a lot of what happens there. So I'm excited when we get to that shit.
Yeah.
And they were like putting like gunpowder in the dead bodies and all that shit.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot.
Yeah, so that'll be interesting when we get to that stuff because I don't remember that at all.
I read that Dolores and Maeve, this is their only scene together the whole season.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah, I think that's true. Yeah, because they don't meet together until season 2.
I hope it's
Again.
fucking true.
Well, I mean, you
Get
read that
some
on the
bad
internet. I'm assuming not
information
everything you
there,
read on the
Nick.
internet's right.
Well, I have seen it, so I was kind of thinking, oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, but you just didn't remember what I told you, so obviously you don't remember a lot of the show.
I think I remember quite a bit.
Okay. This episode starts out with Arnold wakes up Dolores. She goes outside and he asks her to remember, and it cuts straight from him saying remember to William arriving to Westworld with Logan. Which I thought that was interesting because it is about that timeline of stuff happening, like a little bit. Like it's before William, but like still that stuff was happening too.
Yeah.
So it's interesting when they say remember, it cuts to him because that is a cue that's a previous timeline.
So when you guys watch this, do you look for like every single fucking clue you can? Like,
I don't, but I pick up on a lot more. Like I don't specifically like look out for shit.
I totally look out. Do you?
I try.
I think that's part of the fun of this, but I don't think we were doing. I mean, sure, we were doing it.
We didn't know to do that in season 1
Yeah.
until like halfway through, though.
Yeah, and there was a couple in here, but
Mhm.
like nothing like. I also feel like
There's like 3 or 4 hints in this episode that Bernard's a host that like, we never picked up on.
I can think of one off the top of my head, but
I got a clip of one on my phone, but like there was a couple that I was like, oh wow, I didn't even like I don't
I
think we
think
even
it too now.
I don't even think we discussed some of that back
Probably
then.
not. Probably not. Well, because it's also it's hindsight.
Yeah, totally.
That shit's always 2020.
But like now, if these lines were said to someone in season 2, we'd be like, oh, that person's a host. Like some of the shit that
Yeah.
was said about Bernard in this episode.
Yeah, totally.
So after that, Dolores heads to town, not riding on a pony, and she hears Arnold's voice again, and he goes, remember. That's what he does a lot. Which I was listening to our podcast for this episode,
Mm-hmm.
and a lot of it were like, oh, fucking Bernard's covering his tracks, and how's he talking to Dolores? Like, we were saying so much shit wrong. We all thought Bernard was the bad guy, but at this point, because we didn't know it was Arnold talking to her. So when he's like, erase your log, we're like, what the fuck is Bernard doing?
Yeah.
It's very funny listening to that. We also live streamed it, so like the audio isn't from our mics; it's from my phone, and that goes back on at Mima's house.
We live streamed it.
We live streamed the first 2 or 3 podcasts of this.
The fuck did we do that for?
Yeah, I don't know. And like half of the live streamers just going, it's like, is this working?
This was
Are we live?
now refresh my memory. Did we watch this one live? Or did we just watch it on Sunday? Like, because this
No,
was,
we watched it, and then the next day he'd
'Cause
come to Mima's or come to our house, and we do the podcast.
so this was the one that
And we didn't take notes either.
This was the one that they played early. Remember, it was just on HBO. And we were like, oh fuck, we
yeah.
could have watched it like 3 days ago.
Yeah, that's true.
This is the one.
But so yeah, she goes outside. She's walking down the street, and she goes, "Remember." Turns around, sees all the dead bodies from the finale, except not the one, not the future dead bodies, the one that we get revealed what happened before.
Right.
She shot everybody. But then she walks over to Maeve and goes, my volume got turned down. Let me try that again.
She said,
yeah,
This is
and
when
that,
she was like, "Hey, can you not stand in front of the whorehouse?
Yeah.
We don't want people to think that you're the type of gal that's working in here."
yeah. Which I was like, wow, that's kind of a bitchy thing to do.
well, so,
Can you imagine if a whore's like, hey, don't sit in front of here. No one wants to fuck you.
yeah, and so what did Dolores say? Okay, I'm going to wake you up and fuck with you.
Yeah, basically. I'm going to fuck up your whole life.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's it. I remember watching that. We're like, oh, what does that mean? And then she gets all glitchy. We're like, oh, how many people is she going to do that to? And then she doesn't really do it to anybody else the rest of the season.
Yeah. But doesn't Maeve do
She
it
doesn't
too?
say it to Teddy.
I don't remember.
I think
she
she
says
wants-
it to maybe one or two more people, but I don't think much.
I think she wants Teddy to be her bitch.
Your stomach
I just
goblin's
couldn't
back
remember if
again. I
she
heard
was,
that.
What?
Your stomach goblin is back from the Star Wars video.
He's
He has this monster in his belly that whenever we're doing videos just goes.
I haven't eaten today.
It sounded a little strange. Your stomach monster's back.
He
I
tries to
was
say it's a
like,
motorcycle
"What?"
going down the street, but it's in his belly.
It-
See, he just did it again. Did you hear that?
I did hear that one.
Wow. Maybe I should eat something. before
What's
the
really
podcast.
annoying is on like the mics obviously don't pick that up. So like in our video, I'm like, "Hey, what was that? Was that your belly?" And like you
No,
don't
you
hear
just have
shit.
to add like a big fart or something.
Well,
I had like a little kid going, "Help me!"
how's that a monster?
The
I don't know.
the cock monster's getting me.
Oh boy.
You know,
The naughty knob knocker monster.
you
That's a mouthful.
you literally was the cock.
The cock monster's getting me. So after that, William decides to be a white hat, and then I want to know which hat would you guys choose? Would you be white hat or black hats?
Black.
I figured. What about you, Hess?
I would go black simply because it's
Because once you do that, you never go back.
That's true.
No, it's not. It's not going to be as dirty. White hats get dirty so easy.
Yeah, but he's got unlimited supply of hats.
What are you gonna do to get dirty?
What do you mean, bitch?
You know what I mean?
The cock monster's coming.
No, man. White hats get dirty so easy.
Nah, man, white hats get dirty.
Speaking
So
of
yeah,
monsters,
I would have picked black.
I don't know. I feel like I would have picked white, and then maybe my second time there, pick black. Because it doesn't matter. It's not like you're like, oh, I picked white. I have to be a good guy.
you'd be a good guy. You'd walk down the street. Hey, can I help you?
I
Walked
think
down the street in my 6'4".
It definitely doesn't mean it, but that's what
So,
they.
Do you
portrayed
think
it
how
as, you know what I
hard
mean?
do you think it'd be to kill your first person in Westworld for you too?
Not very hard.
Yeah, no,
Like when
no,
that
no.
guy's down, like if he come into you bothering you like while you're eating, like
Oh,
he
I
does
shot
to Logan
that
and them.
fucker
But
in
you
the
stabbed him in the hand, and just
I probably wouldn't have stabbed him in the hand.
I kind of would be afraid to be in Westworld with you two.
But here's the thing: if it's a real person, you can't hurt him.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but like it seems so real your first time there. So how
Yeah.
your first kill, how hard would that be?
I would do it. I would have shot him right in the fucking.
What
face.
if he looked exactly like me?
Oh,
I
shoot
would have
him
shot him right
twice.
in the fucking face.
Okay, what if
The double
here,
tap.
I'll give
rule
this. Well,
imply-
you already
applies.
answered this, but what about you? What if it looked like your child there?
Come on, what the fuck? Kind of
He
question
just
is
said he'd
that?
kill his own child. What do you mean?
I'd kill
He
Joel.
just said he'd kill me.
You're a grown adult.
Oh, because your kid's young, you can't kill it. Okay, say it's
Yeah,
your kid, but he's
my
23
kids
years old.
Still rely on
other
me to
non-grown
feed them and
adults?
shit.
Well, yeah, haven't you seen Pyrian?
Oh, Tyrion?
Yeah, I accidentally called him Pyrian.
I thought you said period.
Haven't you seen my period?
Yeah. Have you seen my period?
If
It's
you're-
real bloody.
Okay, how about your mom? Could you kill your mom?
How many
Sure.
glasses of wine has she had?
4.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because
I'd kill anybody. Who gives a fuck? It's Westworld.
Has she watched this show?
no, but I want
No,
her
I
to.
think no, we don't need
No.
that.
I want her to.
No.
You know, she keeps telling me that her and Mary want to do a podcast, but they only tell me that when they're drunk, and then they never mention it again.
Yeah.
So that's why when you should just go over there,
Yeah.
get
You're
them
leaving.
drunk, and then just set the mics up. And
That's true.
there
Well,
you
they
go. Hey,
they
Talk
hey,
about
but
beeps.
they wanted to call it, like old bitches talking shit. I think that's what she said she wanted to call the podcast.
Wow.
Didn't I say that? What did I?
No, I
call
think
it?
that was her.
What did I say? I gave him a title. And you
Yeah,
said,
yours
wow.
yours was more clean than theirs, I think. And then she's like, "Yeah, it's called old bitches talking shit."
If I knew we wouldn't get super sidetracked, I'd say call her and see what she remembers. But
I feel like she wouldn't want to talk about it.
Yeah, probably not.
I'm kind of surprised. I mean, I'm surprised and not surprised that you guys are just so easily just popping fools.
I'm thinking I'd smuggle
the
in a
only
real
reason-
weapon, and then that way you can just kill anyone.
You think you could smuggle something into Westworld?
Let's stick it right up my ass.
You don't think that lady that was like with William, like, "Hey, you want to fuck me?" You don't think she cavity searched him?
I would assume not.
So, and
He
ha-
didn't even have
has
sex with
that
him.
girl, you're changing her clothes in there, and she's like, "Ooh, I want to help you out. You want to stay in there as long as you can." You would have slept with her, right?
Sure, why
in
not?
that room. That was my first thought when I was going. Oh, Hester probably slept with her.
She's pretty hot.
Wouldn't have you?
That'd be you first.
Is
The
that
first thing you do is
English?
show up to
Wouldn't have
Westworld.
you?
Wouldn't have you? The
Wouldn't
first
have
thing
you?
you do when you show up to Westworld, there's girls undressing
half
you.
Yoda, half ding dong.
I did. There was part of me that felt like, you know what? Can you get out in the park first? Just
Yeah.
because, like, what are you gonna lay her down on the glass? I mean,
Maybe
Just slob it up.
grab
man.
one of
There's
just
nothing wrong
slob it
with
up.
Colt 45,
Yeah.
Should put that on a T-shirt for Hess. Just
slob it up.
What?
How old are you?
What, Mom? The hot pockets are ready. All right, I'll be right down.
No,
Bring me my meatloaf.
I felt like he was like an old person. What?
No, I thought he was like a little boy talking to his mom.
Well,
He's playing Call of
Are
Duty.
you someone on your yard?
No, I
go on?
thought Abby said something because I said just slob it up.
Oh, then she's like, "All right." We're talking about Western. We start
Hey, this isn't an Apex video.
He starts
No.
glitching out, but really he's
Wow.
coming. So, oh yeah, I forgot you got like your asshole fingered when we played Apex Legends.
No.
Hey, that's live on record. You want to go see that video? It's on here. Find one of the Apex videos. I think it's called "Something Bad Happened Here." That's his butthole. The man in black saves Lawrence from
Wouldn't doubt
being
it.
hanged. They be helped. I can't.
What?
Words are hard.
Who did he save?
I'm just gonna.
Lawrence.
I'm just gonna re-say that whole
was
sentence.
trying
The
to-
man in black
Please.
saves Lawrence from
Oh,
being
okay.
hanged to get help to find the maze. Is what I was trying to say.
Gotcha.
I like this scene. That's a really good scene.
It's cool. Part of I like that. I was thinking about this too. Even though the gunfights are fake,
But they're. I mean, they are. Yeah, they're fake because I could. But
I mean,
he
they're no
is killing the
faker than like
hosts.
watching John Wayne like
Yeah.
shoot somebody. But
Or John Wick.
man, that's a little different. So
No, those are. They actually kill the stuntman.
I want to go to that Westworld,
Oh,
John Wick world.
John Wick.
Everyone's a
would be
fucking.
dope.
Everyone's like a hitman.
Just go. No, just
Russian-
make it
Russian
even
hitman.
better. Let's just go to Keanu world. You get like Bill and Ted there, The Matrix. Hold on, I got a call. Should I answer it?
I don't give a flying duck.
Who is it?
I don't know. Oh, hold on.
You gotta hit answer.
Department of Social Security Administration.
He's gonna say my social security number on the podcast.
No,
if that
he was going to say that
if-
it's being.
if that guy knows your
disabled
social
if you
security,
don't
you're in
call.
trouble. Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate it when my social security number gets disabled.
Yeah, me too.
Me too. It's happened to me like 36 times.
Yeah, me too. Who
It's the
falls for
worst.
that?
Old people.
What?
How's it what?
Yeah.
You have my social
Old.
security number. What does
Is
that
it
mean?
311? Nah.
Oh, so what I was gonna say is I like all the like there was one scene where he shoots like a bunch of dudes. I did read that he loaded it up with 7 shells and then like he shoots 9 times.
I was gonna count that, and then I got into the gunfight, and it ended, and I was like, "Oh shit!" I
I
didn't
was
count.
on IMDb looking at like the trivia to see if there's anything interesting, and like that was on there like 6 times. I'm like, okay, I get it. I don't even fucking care. But
Yeah.
like the
Everyone wants
camera,
their
the
credit.
camera like pans back and like watch and shows the guys get shot, and I was like, oh, that's pretty cool.
My two favorite in that scene is the guy falling from the little clock tower thing, the little bell, whatever, and then the doing it pans around. The dude's like, and then just poof because he puts it
Oh,
on like
yeah.
the high power thing. He gets shot through the neck.
But then I was thinking to myself, this is all for nothing.
So you always think of that, and you ruin the fucking show for yourself. Just
I
watch it
know.
and enjoy it.
Well, it's hard when he's looking for something that's not for him.
But it does
And that
lead.
girl
It
tells
leads
him.
him to a
I
better.
was gonna say,
It
the
leads him
little
to,
girl
to shit
told
later
him.
on.
She's like, hey, she lost her accent and everything.
But if it wasn't for this, would he have made his way to the host hybrid stuff?
Is that a good thing?
I don't know. We
It
haven't
didn't
seen, we
seem
haven't
like he
seen
was
season
happy.
3 yet, so we don't know.
Man, he doesn't know either, and he's filmed it.
Yeah, or he could just be bullshitting too. Because if Bernard was saying that about
did we
stuff.
tell you that?
Ed Harris said that I can't talk about Westworld season 3 even if I wanted to because I filmed it and don't know what happened.
He didn't understand. He goes, I don't even understand it.
Huh.
It was what I thought. I watched an interview at Comic
Well, how
Con.
would they incorporate him in?
because he's a host hybrid, so he's
Yeah, I'm sure.
just like how
it's his
Maeve's in
yeah.
World War II,
But he's old.
but he's not old because he doesn't age anymore.
Yeah, but he was like what, 60 fucking years old?
Yeah, but
But
he's
he
still
was
got a
still,
timeline.
he was still a badass.
He still has a timeline.
Yeah.
You know.
So it'll just be him how he was in season 2, but for ever now.
I still want to see the old shit too.
Yeah, I do too. I'm excited. I'm really excited to see Maeve's World War II stuff. What the hell they're gonna do with him, and then the stuff in the real world. Like everything about it, there's so much to it that I'm like, I don't think it could get boring.
You know what? I don't know why this reminded me because we're talking about season 3. On IMDb, and then usually it's wrong, so let's hope it's wrong.
Yeah,
8 episodes
for season 3,
Yeah.
that can't be true. I'll
Hey,
what is
fucking,
it, like,
I will
day-
riot if that's true.
180 or something like that, or how? Excuse me. What? It's not. It's more.
It's
than
been
180.
77 weeks when you tweeted out the thing since Westworld's been over.
Yeah, so 77 times 7.
Yep.
2 something.
Carry the 4, past the 6.
Shoot
It's
it
been
out
over
your
a
ass.
year, so it's over 365.
Yeah, it's definitely over a year.
Yeah.
It's like 472.
Welcome back to
Remember, I
Math with Random
tagged you
Ramblings.
guys in it. It was like.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
I know. I just
so-
quoted it. It's
49. So
77.
it's 49, so it's 500 and something.
Yeah.
Yeah, it better not just be 8. I bet that's wrong. Yeah, like, both seasons have been 10.
That would be funny if it was like 6 episodes.
I'd
It
be
literally
s-
says 8.
I'd be so
They
Look
pissed.
it up right now.
They just ended it. They're like, that's it.
I mean,
no more.
IMDb is the majority of the time wrong. So
Well, because they don't give them the information. Yeah. It's called spoilers.
all right, you
But
got
who? Yeah. But like who? Well, why would
that
you
turned
put
into an hour there. Ooh. It does say 28 episodes total.
Yeah.
Season 3. Yeah, it does just show 8, but like they don't even have the titles for anything. So like I found that hard to believe.
Oh, fuck, they don't even have the titles of The Mandalorian.
Westworld season 3 8. I'm just gonna Google that and see if it's been put out anywhere. Westworld season 3 will have fewer episodes than before,
Mm.
but this was put out September 5th, 2019. So
That's lost his mind.
it says it will. Oh yeah, it does say only 8 episodes according to the Wrap. So according to this one site, yes, it's only 8 episodes. They better be the most fucking. God,
But you look
really-
at him. He's
you-
like begging you to.
you really. What are you trying to?
you missed out?
All right. Well, okay. So, do you want to finish your thought about the shooting stuff?
I did.
Okay.
I
I don't
said-
remember what it was.
I
so.
said this. It's all cool and I enjoy
Oh
it.
yeah, but it leads to nothing.
It
And you
leads
ruined the
to-
show for yourself.
Yeah, that was
Gotcha.
it.
Okay.
But no, I don't because I'm also looking like so. Second one in, I enjoyed it more because I am gonna. I want like a line that was like, oh, see,
Mm.
I haven't had one yet, but I've had. Oh yeah, okay, that makes sense. But
So Maeve
I
gives
just want all the dots to connect.
like what dots aren't connecting for you right now?
Just everything.
just
all
curious.
the dots.
he's like a.
He's like, I
dot.
don't even understand what a host is.
I'm not even sure what a
Who's
dot
Ford?
is at this point.
Is William and the Man in Black the same guy? I'm not quite sure yet. He didn't
Well,
believe us in the
yeah,
podcast I watched. I was
mean,
like, you little
obviously
fucker.
we'll get there, but I'll give you an example. So, like at the end of this episode, or towards the end of this episode, where Dr. Ford is like talking to the, he takes black guy out into the desert.
Bernard.
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 Don't remember Bernard's name.
Yeah, I had a brain
But you,
fart at
but you
the
remember
second, okay?
Kissy.
Yeah, you remember
Yeah.
Kissy, but and then you make me go. Ooh, ooh.
You played the harp. Yeah. The ukulele of the islands. He takes him out, and after he disapproved of Slinky Face's
Sizemore's storyline.
Slinky.
Slinky face. Jesus
after he
Christ.
disapproved of his narrative, he's like, "No, I have one." Did we ever see that?
Yes, that's
That's the thing.
whatever they make.
Yeah.
I forget her name. Whatever they make
Okay.
Dolores' new name when she starts killing people.
That's
Yeah.
right. Okay.
Yeah.
No, there. I'm with you though. There's a lot of stuff you're like, does this come through? And then, oh, okay, yeah, this is. But there's a lot going on too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a lot.
That's
and
why I
then,
think it's
mean,
great for us to watch this for season 3.
I think he has a point that we should rewatch it.
Yeah.
Especially because we like doing videos on it and theories on it. We might want to remember what we're talking about.
Maybe.
But see, like with this episode, I didn't think that stuff that happened this early.
Like what?
Like the whole Bernard and Skeletor, what's her name?
Oh, like
Teresa?
Teresa, them banging.
Yeah, Teresa. Yeah, I didn't think.
Apparently,
that
they
happened
bang
this
again in
early.
episode 4 because that's when you told us he was a host.
I was thinking about that when you said that. Was he maybe just remembering back?
No, because he says things that didn't happen in this one.
Yeah, but it has.
It was that one because he says this episode and we took his word for it. Like we were like, yeah, that happens. I got a clip. I'll play it when we get there. But
Okay.
I'm gonna try to get clips if I remember of what stuff we said on the podcast because
I
it was
don't
in
know if that's a good
it was in
idea.
2016 we did that and
Jesus.
half the time it's just audio too. So we don't
3
have
years
videos of it?
ago. Wow.
Yeah, I can't believe we're still doing it. Jesus Christ. So where was I? Oh yeah, Maeve gives her speech when she's like, and in this new world, you can be whoever the fuck you want to be.
Yeah, we only heard that, 3
Yeah,
times?
she was trying to get that to lick that girl's pussy.
She's trying to get to lick that girl's pussy.
I don't know where he was going with that. Why did every time I look away, he's doing something different? So she gives her
Dude,
little
he smoked
speech,
crack.
and she gets a flashback to when her and her daughter were being attacked, and then they bring her in and double her aggression. They tweak her stuff so much this episode.
The whole show, they have tweaked her shit.
Well, she tweaked it the most.
Yeah, she turns it
Oh,
like,
yeah,
I'm
that's right.
Superman.
Yeah.
Well, do you guys remember the two?
Sizemore and
the-
Felix?
No.
Sylvester and
It's not
Felix.
Sizemore.
Sylvester and
Sylvester
Felix.
and
Yeah, I remembered
I
Felix. I,
forgot
could
that they're
not
both
remember
cats.
Sylvester when I was watching it.
He's
I
like,
watched.
oh, Adrian, let's turn up her, let's turn up her
It was funny
stats."
because I had subtitles on it and it just said Man 1 and Man 2. It did not
Me
say-
too. That's what
Oh,
I
wow.
was just about to say.
Yeah.
That at the gym, I didn't have subtitles on, and I watched about 20 minutes of it, and then I came home and finished it when we got home, and I was like, oh, I'll just turn subtitles on, because like,
Yeah.
I think Anthony Hopkins whispered something to Bernard. And I was like, what the fuck did he say? And then I replayed it, and it was like nothing.
I want to tickle your butthole, Bernard.
Yeah.
And you're like, I gotta hear that in full.
And then I'm like, man, 1. I go, they don't even know his name yet.
Yeah.
It's just, the subtitle shit's always wrong because it's HBO doing it. Like it's not like it's Westworld people. Because remember when we were
Yeah, I
doing
remember.
6 and 2, we had this whole theory going on, and then it was just wrong because it was a fuck up.
Mm-hmm.
So Bernard is talking to Ford about the hosts, and Ford mentions.
how that head of yours works.
He says, "I know how that head of yours works, Bernard," and says that like, I know it's not the only thing bothering you, but there's 2 things I like in that scene. One, when we were originally talking about this, we thought Bernard snitched on himself a little bit because he's like, "Hey, that picture." Someone like entering your room like a marching band.
That's my work phone. I have to answer it. Hold on.
All right.
Sorry.
I'll continue talking while he does that. Bernard mentions that picture couldn't be the only thing that would make Abernathy go fucking nuts.
Mm-hmm.
And then that it had to be like someone else doing shit. And then the podcast, you're like, see, he's covering his fucking tracks.
Did I really say that?
Yeah, and like, we were like, yeah, maybe. I don't know, because we didn't know what else it could be.
Right.
I'm trying to think what else was there. Oh, yeah, then he says, I know how your head works, Bernard. That's not the only thing. That sounds like when you're watching it.
5'4",
Hey, oh, can I mute him?
You're gonna hang up on.
6'6".
I muted us. How do I don't want to hear you, Hess. I'm trying to do a podcast here. Am I going to have to cut all this out because you're giving out information, Hess?
606.
I can't even talk anymore because you're...
Okay, you're good. You're locked. It's locked.
It's locked.
All right, man.
Now, everybody...
Not anymore.
You know how to get down to Hess's warehouse now and unlock his shit. What was
What?
that? Was there a
Yeah.
kid dying in your house?
It's a coyote.
Yeah, it was a coyote.
What
Why
the
do you?
fuck?
What is that notification? You're like
That's my text tone.
That is your text tone. You just searched like
Alexa's
most
going off.
obnoxious text tone, and that was the first thing there, and you're like, all right, that works.
so like.
That's what they.
So you're at work and that goes off and you just the coyotes go.
Okay,
weird.
that's normal. What were we talking about? Oh, yeah, Ford and Bernard. Anything you guys want to say about that scene?
No, but you were in the middle of saying like when you played your little audio quote.
Yeah.
Like that's a sign right there that he's. a
Yeah,
host.
that's a sign that he's a host, and we just took it as like Ford being friendly, like, oh, I know how you work. We've worked together for so long, but
Yeah.
really, he's like,
Well,
I
yeah.
built you, motherfucker. But yeah, they say that that photo couldn't be the only thing that damaged Abernathy, and they needed outside help. And Ford's like, I know, 'cause I did it, you little bitch.
So
I got Dolores in here telling people these violent delights have violent ends.
I don't remember where the Teresa thing goes, except that
They murder her.
I remember
was just saying
Bernard.
They just kill
Bernard
her.
I know Bernard kills her, but I
Yeah.
mean, like she fucking tries to get their stuff, but wasn't she getting it for another?
She was doing something like that. Remember, because Stubbs,
never went anywhere,
Stubbs
right?
gets that host that's gonna like he kills him with the rock or whatever, and they find
Maybe
the thing, and then they go tell Ford, and then Ford brings her into that little room, and him and Bernard are there, and he's like, "Get her, Bernard," and he's like, "Bam, bam, she dies.
I remember all that.
But I think she had like a little probe
But
in
no,
there.
I
dude.
don't, it didn't go anywhere. It's like
Is that-
Well, because they stopped it. They killed her from stopping from giving out the information. I don't remember where she was giving it to.
Like,
Oh,
now,
okay.
looking back at it and thinking, like it almost seems like just like a plot filler, like just a filler. Like, oh, we got to add something else in here.
Well, I think it was
a reason to kill her.
It was their way of revealing Bernard's a host to us, but also she was like to show other people are interested in Westworld stuff too. I think because she was going to give it to outside people. I believe.
But so she never did.
No, I believe
No.
they stopped her. That's why they killed her to stop her before she could.
Yeah, remember because she was trying to gather data to
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
real world or something, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be like an MTV series.
yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah.
And then they were
Seven
like-
strangers living in a house,
Oh, wow.
always fucking.
Is that the tagline?
That's how it goes. Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, wow.
So where were we? Bernard. Oh yeah. So Logan and William walk into town riding on a pony, and Logan really.
Riding on a pony.
Logan reminds me of Hess here.
Oh, I can
fuck.
see that.
Grizzly Adams.
Fuck you, Grizzly Adams. That would totally be Hess and Buster. Fuck you, Squiggle Face.
Do you know what I said when he said "fuck you, Grizzly Adams"?
What?
I said Grizzly.
Grizzly, yeah,
I said Grizzly Adams did have a beard.
Oh, is that from? That's from Happy Gilmore.
Yes.
Yeah. See, I know movies too.
Yeah.
Ask me again.
No.
Okay, that's cool. But yeah,
Speaking of Happy Gilmore, are you going to see the new Sandler movie?
Uncut
Yeah,
Gems. I want
absolutely.
to really badly.
Yeah.
It just needs to come to a
Yeah.
theater near me.
It comes out on Christmas Day, I believe, right?
Christmas
Yeah.
Eve.
Yeah, so
Christmas
fuck
Eve?
Christmas. We're gonna go see that.
Yeah, it's not happening.
I'll go see it. I'll suck a dick to see that movie.
Wow.
Put that on a
You
t-shirt.
hear that? That's an offer.
Yeah, Hess. You want me to blow you and take me to the movies?
I could probably pick you up around 2. Will you buy me popcorn and a soda too?
Yeah.
And blow you?
At the same time.
Hey,
I got
I'm
stub
doing-
awards, baby.
I'm driving. He's flying.
Fuck,
If
he
I'm
could
flying-
walk there by the
He's
time he got
driving
here.
and I'm diving right into that Ball Johnson.
You know, I might go too, and then I'll just sit like about 8 seats back so I can't see you.
All of a sudden you hear,
And
and
they're
I
like,
start laughing.
you're like, you came too? And I was like, no, I'm not coming. That's all you two.
All right. So yeah, they get to town. Dolores does her routine, her same little shit, and then she has a little memory flash of Arnold talking to her. Hold for S. And Arnold's talking to her, and he asks, like, he's giving his whole speech to her, asking about, like, how many encounters have you had since we last talked? Blah, 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 blah.
Right.
And then she's like, have I done anything wrong? And he's like, no. And she's like, have you done anything wrong? And he's like, turn yourself offline. Erase this encounter. Get out of here. But then she's having that memory, so I thought, so she doesn't erase that encounter then, right? Or is this Arnold, the Violent Delights, is waking up that memory?
I don't know.
Because I thought about that this time.
Well, maybe if he... I see what you mean. If she erased
Because technically
it.
their past lives are erased too, so it could just
Well, all
be
she
it being
says
erased.
is yes when he says erase this conversation.
Yeah,
from your memory.
yeah.
And she just says yes. That's all.
You know what I was thinking about? Okay, say you're Dolores, and every day you...
All right, I'm Dolores.
Okay, does she not know how to use a microphone?
No. She's never done a podcast. Oh, where's podcast world? Everyone's just sitting in a room like, oh my god, this is so neat.
So here's her day. She gets up, says, "Hi, Daddy," and then she goes to town, drops a paint can, fucks Teddy, comes home, gets killed, fucking raped, and then stabbed, and then she wakes up, and then she does it again.
Yeah.
Memory's got to be fucking hard because you do the same shit every day.
Yeah.
Remember 3 days ago when I dropped that paint can? Oh no, I dropped that paint can
See,
today.
but they have storylines a little bit, but it is that same routine.
It's that's.
I mean, for the most
It's
part,
that
that's
same
how our-
routine until someone interrupts it. It's like, come on, Dolores, come down, me and Logan, and let's go on a little journey.
Yeah.
And then
I mean,
he,
for the most part, our lives are the same way. I mean, they're not identical.
I don't drop a paint can every day.
It's not the same day. Are you kidding me?
I get up and go to work every single day.
So you make the same mistakes every single day of your life.
No.
Yeah,
I don't.
See, so you correct your mistakes. Therefore, boom,
But
it's
what
not
I'm
the
saying
same.
is it's similar.
Yeah, theirs is
theirs
way
is-
more and
th-
similar.
Theirs is the
Yeah.
exact same thing until someone, like, hey, come on a journey with me, pal.
Throws them off their loop. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, I know the difference between Sunday and Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday.
Oh, I don't know that.
Yeah.
No, you don't.
I don't know my days of the week. But where was I going with that?
Do you know
Oh, yeah.
what today's date is? without looking at your Apple Watch?
It's December
Or your
17th.
phone or your
December
fucking
17th.
MacBook?
December 17th at 5:40 p.m.
Could you have said that before?
Nope.
Okay.
Maeve is at the bar with Clementine, and she sees Clementine yawn.
You should never open your mouth that big.
You never open your mouth that wide unless someone's paying you for it.
If I had a nickel for every time Hess told me that. Clementine says she's having nightmares again, and Maeve tells her count backwards from 3 to wake herself up. And then she has another flash attack of a random dude attacking her. And, sorry, I read that all wrong. She has another flash of being attacked. A random dude shows Stubbs that, and he goes, "Oh, I guess we're going to have to decommission her." And then he says, "I think it's a shame. Leave her out one more night to see if someone wants to fuck her."
Yeah, good move, Stubbs.
Yeah. But I like she mentions it count backwards from 3, so in a little bit we see her get attacked, and she's like, "What? 3, 2, 1, boom! I'm in Westworld."
Yeah, that's cool. How do you get yourself to count backwards from 3 in a dream?
Yeah, people are like, "Oh, in a dream, but just like look at a photograph, and like, people are blurry, so you know you're dreaming. Then you can fly and do what you want." I'm never in a dream and go, "Oh, this is probably a dream."
I've been
Like
in
you must do that in real life. Think that you're dreaming. I feel like to do that, and that just means you're crazy.
You might be onto something. Have you ever woken yourself up from a dream?
Can't say that I have.
Besides, like maybe pooping your pants.
Have you guys ever had one of those dreams you
Never
can
done
control? Like lucid dream?
Control.
Have you ever
like a Goosebumps book?
I mean, sure, if that's what you're dreaming about. But like,
I-
have you ever controlled your dream?
No.
I think you missed this point. Can you actually choose your own adventure, like a choose your own adventure book?
I didn't know Goosebumps or Choose Your Own Adventure.
I didn't know
I've
that
never
either.
finished one.
You never knew that?
You know, when I was like in 3rd or 4th
It would be
grade, I
like-
read
You mean you were in the 3rd grade? You knew that you were gay?
whatever. So I read like fucking 50 books, but they were all choose your own adventure, and I would just
Just
try
you
to
could
kill
get, like,
myself.
Free Pizza
You
Hut?
tried to kill yourself every time?
Well, I would just pick the worst thing, so the book would end. I'm like, here's my book report.
You know what I did a lot? I'd get going, and I'd go, "Oh, this is fucking boring." So then I'd go back to the choice I made, and then I'd do a different choice, and then that'd be boring too, and then I'd just quit reading it.
That sounds like you.
Yeah. It's kind of like Telltale. So is there anything else with that? Oh, yeah. So what do you guys think about Maeve waking herself up?
Maeve's annoying.
A little bit. I like her in bits.
Yeah.
I don't mind her this season. I don't remember what it was, but I remember not enjoying her storyline in season 2.
As soon as
But
I
I
saw
don't
her
remember what
kid, I
about
was
it.
like, oh yeah, her fucking kid. Sorry.
That's what
Yeah.
it was, actually. I didn't.
Isn't
I
she
didn't,
your favorite?
I didn't like her going to her kid in season
Yeah.
2.
She is kind of cunty so far. Just
Cunty.
Kinda, yeah. Feel free if you want to bleep that or not. I don't really care.
No, that's fine. You can say cunt all you want. Cunt.
We're bleeping that though.
Yeah.
Told you I had a lot of goddamn coughs.
Yeah. I said we'd make fun of you.
You have a lot of what inside you?
Cox.
I said I have a lot of coughs.
You have a lot of cocks.
So, all you gotta do.
Coughs.
Wait, what do you have between your legs?
Penis.
All right, I'm putting that in there now. William and Logan are eating, and the guy who William helped out in the street comes up from the table.
Oh my god.
I don't know what Hess is doing, but just ignore him. Comes up to their table and offers him a mission.
The
Logan's...
screen locked.
I'm only trying to read here.
Jesus Christ. It locked. The screen locked. I'm going, what the fuck?
You know what? I'll repeat.
Penis wrinkle.
I'll repeat. How old are you?
35.
30 to 5. I'm 30 to 5.
You
Are you
don't-
sure you're not a host and you're glitching out over there?
Yeah.
I mean, you don't act a day over 85.
that's okay.
That's okay.
He locks his phone. Tells people to get off his lawn.
No, I said, huh?
All right. So William and Logan are eating. The guy who William helped in the street comes up to the table, offers him a mission. Logan stabs him in the hand, and then Logan has sex with 4 people, and William does not sleep with Clementine.
Clementine?
And one of those 4
Clementine.
people is a guy. So does that mean he's bi?
Yeah, that always
picked
intrigued.
it-
Always intrigued Hess. Did you guys see when he was fucking those girls? There was a dude laying on the bed. I saw his cock. I remember that we were doing the podcast. And we were like,
I mean,
yeah.
it's just kind of
Well,
strange. Isn't
when
it?
they land, he walks away with a dude in one hand and a chick in the other.
Yeah, but is it?
I think
so
it's what happens in Westworld stays in Westworld.
Yeah, if you grab a
So-
cock, I guess I'm sucking cock tonight. You
So
grab a
it's like-
vagina, I guess I'm going in that muff.
So it's like the New Vegas.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. You ever been to Vegas and stuck a cock by accident?
No.
I don't think it's an accident.
He's only 36.
He might not want to get his dicks. He might just like a little pokey action. You don't know.
Like he's banging some girl and the dude's like, he's like, fuck off, like a fly.
We should do that. Pleeka goes to Vegas.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Pleeka pokes her cocks in each other's head. That's what
We're talking about cocks being poked. We should do that.
We also just what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, like accidentally sucking cock, and Ness is like,
We
I
did
got an idea for a vlog. Let's all get together in Vegas, get drunk. I'm gonna grab Jerome's dick.
Well, the crazy. I mean, the funny thing about it, we that could be a day trip. We could shoot a vlog in a day.
Yeah,
Go
and
to
we could have
Vegas.
tons of gay sex in a day, right?
I'm driving.
You know,
Have you ever had a gay experience, Hess?
I'll drive.
I mean, this is kind of a gay experience.
Have you ever had a gay experience, Hess? Like you
I never
kiss a dude on
have,
the
no.
lips or like grab his cock by accident?
Never have.
Ever had a gay dream?
No.
It's interesting.
What about you? Have you had a gay experience?
Not yet. I'm still young though, baby.
Not yet.
Life's still ahead of me. It could happen
Yeah.
today. It could happen tomorrow. Who
Have you ever
knows?
had a gay dream?
I did dream that this girl in my class one time pulled down her pants and had a penis. So if that counts, then yeah.
Oh, okay.
If that
Ah,
counts.
maybe she had a penis.
She was very
Maybe that
scary.
was-
She was a Nazi.
Oh, wow.
Nazis have penises?
No, I
So-
mean, I don't know.
Did she have the little mustache?
Not in my dream. Not in real life either. Never mind. Let's move on. Sizemore is getting prepared for his presentation, and he gets mad about the host's giant dick nose.
God.
He's annoying.
Yeah, I hate him.
And,
He
and
dies
then
in season 2, doesn't he? Or did I make that up?
I don't think we.
I don't.
I think it's implied that he might be dead.
Hmm.
I think,
It's disappointing.
Yeah.
I want to see him like.
but like he was all pissed off about the fucking Indian's nose, and then he hits the face with the fucking thing, and then they show it in the presentation, and it looks the same.
Yeah, it looks exactly the same. I don't know if they just decided not to fix it. Or...
Oh, I was like, what? It was all bloody, but you mean later?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
like
the same nose.
It still looked the same. Like it still looked like a big honker, you know.
That's fine.
He's also annoying too because in this same scene he mentions to Teresa again that Ford needs to go like, when the big dudes upstairs come together, there's another old piece of bag that need to get out of here.
He's just one of those people that talk shit and has no idea what he's talking about.
Yeah, and then later on he's gonna.
like a crybaby.
Doesn't he have like an arc next season to try to make us like him, but he's still an assoul.
Yeah, because he
Yeah.
goes on the run with Maeve and
Yeah,
Hector.
yeah.
He's
that's
on the
true.
run, boy.
I don't know that song.
Hector.
Do you want to try to play a song this week on the sled whistle?
Yeah.
No, I'm not putting my
Suck.
lips on that fucking thing.
That's what Hess said, and then 2 drinks later. Woo!
Do you have 2 drinks?
Ford takes an elevator up to the park, meets his young robot self, and visits the church for his new storyline.
Yeah.
I like that he's talking to himself. I really like the thing he says about boredom too.
You know, if I
Well,
had,
I think it's only boring people that don't feel boredom.
if I had like a little host boy, and it was Jerome, I would dress him like a little.
Okay, I was a
dork,
little
too.
scared where you're going here, Kevin Spacey.
No, because he's like, "Hey, sir, I'm lost." Blah blah blah.
But he's not
okay,
like his
Pinocchio.
host boy. That's how he dresses, and it's a host of him as a
So-
boy.
Here's a question:
Here's an answer.
if you could
Oh God.
make one person in your current life or past life who's no longer with you, who would you make into
Oh,
a
it has to be a
host?
dead person?
No, like who is maybe if they could still be alive right now, or someone who was in your life that has passed.
And I make them into a host?
and you can make
do-
them into a host.
Do I make them at any age, or is it just like...
Yeah, I mean, I guess you could do any age.
Oh, I don't.
I was just curious if I had to make him like a little boy, like little boy Ford. I'm trying to think if there's anybody I'd want to be a host.
Like, does that get rid of the person? Then you just make him the host, do whatever you want.
Well, I don't know. I guess
Because I don't need to make anyone a host.
I can't think of anybody that I like.
Like,
All right,
what,
so
what
let's
would be
just
the
say-
point?
Let's just say they have to be a dead person, so then that way they're, you know what I mean, like.
This is actually pretty hard.
The only dead people I know are my dad and my grandparents.
Oh, you want to turn him into
Yeah.
a host?
I don't want my dad being a host. That's weird.
But having like as a little boy, so like you could befriend him.
He'd probably be
Wow.
taller than me as a little boy.
So you
Motherfucker was
could, like,
6'8".
Your dad was 6'8"?
Yeah.
Holy shit!
Hey, where'd those genes go, huh? You're supposed to pass them on to you, and you pass them on to me.
Talk to Mima.
Yeah, fucking short bitch.
Yeah.
I honestly don't think I would. I can't think of anybody I'd make a host. Fuck. Do you have anybody you'd make a host?
Honestly, I don't know.
It's his question, and he doesn't have
Yeah.
any answer.
Only thing I thought about was
It
animals.
just came to me.
Like I'd want like Joey as a host.
I'll get Brutus
Yeah.
as a host.
Yeah, I could do animals for sure.
I could have Brutus, and then he could
you
sleep
could do
with
an
me.
animal.
Okay. I want 14 Joeys.
That's a little much.
No, I don't think
Jeez.
so. All in my bed.
Could
then
you imagine
Hess
at
comes over
night?
and says,
He wouldn't shut the fuck up.
Fucking goddamn shit.
Hopefully you
show.
can turn up his fucking courage.
oh, I could too. Like, whoop.
Yeah.
How'd that go?
So he wouldn't be scared of an extension cord.
Yeah. Fucking ridiculous.
So there's no one you would make a host house?
I don't think so.
Hmm.
Well, maybe one of my grandmas.
Dude, would you want one of your grandmas to
He
host?
flips
Hey,
a
grandma, can you make my bed? Oh, don't mind me. I'm just jerking off.
So do you think? So like,
They wouldn't live with me. Jesus.
so then what's even the point of doing?
Yeah, where are they
You
going?
can still go visit them and shit, you know?
Oh, they're just like maintaining their home.
So
Who's paying their
is
rent?
it gonna be like a host hybrid then? Like
Yeah, it would be like a host hybrid.
okay, so it has their
Yeah.
memories and shit too. It's not just like because like a host would be like it'd be a new person. It just looks like your grandma.
Good morning, Joshua Hess. Would you like pancakes?
So Hess.
Yes.
Okay, I know you're gonna go. Jesus Christ, where do you come up
If
with
you
this
say something
shit?
about butthole or penis,
No, it has nothing to
Yeah.
do with
putting my
buttholes.
cock in your mouth or anything
Nothing
like
about
that.
my mouth. But if you made a host of a family member,
Family member.
let me try that again. If you made a host of a family member, would you be okay with sleeping with it because it's not related to you?
No,
That's
I'm not,
weird.
no.
You're a fucking weirdo.
Well, I just thought about could he fuck his grandma because it's a host?
Well, who would fuck the grandma? It's gonna look like the
I
grandma.
don't know. I was
Yeah.
just wondering.
Would you fuck Joey if you had made 14 Joey?
Don't
No,
ask
that's
him
an
that.
animal.
I don't believe you. I've come in here and they're like making out. It's fucking weird.
I like to
Wow.
make out with my boy. Oh yeah, we already did that. The man in black takes Lawrence to his hometown to meet his wife and daughter. Another random dude shows Stubbs that the man in black, like what he's doing, and he says, "Dude, he took down like 14 somethings." And he goes, "This guest gets whatever he wants." Which I remember at the time, Siri, I'm not talking to you. Fuck off. She's saying everything I'm saying. At the time, we were like, "Whoa, what does that mean?"
Yeah, now we know.
He gets everything. That's because he owns some of Westworld.
Yeah.
But the man in black has a gunfire at Lawrence's cousins. After killing Lawrence's wife, the daughter tells him that the maze is not meant for him, but then gives him a hint as to where it is.
I felt bad when he killed the wife. Like right in front of the kid.
I
I
know.
didn't, because she'll come back.
Yeah, I know, but it's still fucked up. And then
See, isn't that
It is.
confusing, though? Like, how, like, because they have the same routine every single day. So how is he not like, oh, my wife's dead, and he's so sad and all that, but then, like, tomorrow she gets rebuilt, comes back, and it's all fine?
yeah, there's a hole there somewhere, right?
Yeah, I guess.
I would
Can
assume.
you hear me?
Yeah.
Because I can't hear me at all. But it could just be these headphones.
Every fucking time.
Sorry, I was in the
Do
middle
you
of
want
talking.
to switch?
No.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
I should have said what?
Yeah, you should have.
I'd be like, not you, fucker.
It was funny. So like, this is real quick, little off topic. So Peyton was playing Fortnite.
Peyton
with a
Manning?
couple- Yeah, Peyton Manning.
Wow,
He
he's
was
over at
playing-
your house?
Yeah, he was playing Fortnite over the weekend with one of his friends, and one of his friends, he knows the one kid, and then they were playing with another kid that he didn't know that his friend supposedly knew, and so he calls me up there. He's like, "Hey, he's like, this dude is like hacking or whatever." So I'm like, trying to figure out what the fuck's going on, and then like, so I reported the kid.
Oh my god. Fucking snitches in that house, I guess.
Fuck them all, man. But anyway, so like this kid that Peyton knows, he goes to school with. He was like, Peyton was like, so he's like, do you want to just play our own game? And the kid's like, I can't hear you. What? And Peyton's like, do you want to like leave this session and start a new lobby? I can't hear you. And I'm like, fuck that kid, dude. I'm like, shit, just fucking hang up on his ass. I'm like, he can fucking hear you. Because he was responding when he fucking would say something. I'm like, fuck that kid.
That's funny. So your kid's as gullible as you.
Wow.
Well, we've done that to S before on
That's
Xbox.
true.
Can you guys hear me? You go, what? Can you hear me?
Yeah. Because I'm that dumb.
I tried to report the guys that were letting that guy get the nuke last night,
Yeah.
but I don't know how to report
Oh,
someone.
you guys are a bunch of tattlers.
What do you
Well-
mean a bunch of tattlers? Somebody snitched on your bitch ass when you fucking got
Exactly.
Yeah. So why wouldn't you do it to someone else?
I don't know. I'm not a snitch.
Well, I was
Snitches
just
get
thinking
stitches.
that guy's gonna walk around with a gold knife, and then
You get a gold knife for getting a nuke?
No, but like he's getting all those kills with a knife, so he's
Uh.
ranking up his knife. It's just like it's stupid.
Yeah, but who cares if he has a gold knife? It doesn't mean anything.
I do.
Doesn't mean shit.
I care.
Nick does. Nick cares.
I care.
Uh,
That day I get a gold knife.
So this is the most important part of the podcast right here, guys.
Well, if you want, when we play, I'll let you stab me.
Okay. With my
I'll
penis?
just keep. Yeah.
Just kidding.
So Bernard goes home. Teresa knocks on the door. They kiss. after having sex, he tells her to stay a little longer so they can talk. They cuddle, and then they're in bed and they talk about how the hosts are always trying to self-correct and they talk to themselves even if there's no guests around. And he goes, yeah, they're trying to make themselves become more human. And Teresa goes, is that what you're trying to do, Bernard? Which I was like, oh, fuck, Hess was on to something. Like, maybe
Except she's kidding.
No, but she knows he's weird, though. But that's another hint from the show. We know she's kidding, but that's still a hint. That's,
No,
that's
it's
the
a total-
second one this episode. And I was thinking maybe that's what Hess picked up on, and he just expressed himself weird to us because he has good theories, he just can't put them out sometimes.
What's he trying to say?
I'm giving him a compliment. He usually is right with some stuff. He just doesn't put it out. But then I listened to the podcast in episode 4, so we haven't got there yet. So I don't know how good it is. But this is Hess's clip from 3 years ago of him saying the man.
This is scary.
Bernard's a host, and it's just how you'll see what I was saying.
I think he's a host.
Why? What gave you?
What gave
you that information?
This is where it came to me. Okay, it was when in this episode where him and what is her name, Teresa? They just got done having sex, and she's like
something about eyebrows.
He's like, you're leaving, and she's like, yeah, you gave me what I needed, and he's like, that's all I'm good for. And then he like climbs out of bed. He's like rubbing her back, kissing her neck and shit. I don't know. I just kind of got that feeling. I got a vibe. So I'm
so
like,
that's
all right.
your big thing.
Just stop. Okay. And then I listened to that one other podcast that I tell you guys I do every week.
Yeah.
And they actually said they think he's a host too.
So Hess said he got out of bed, kissed her neck, rubbed her shoulders, and I got a vibe that he's a host.
I wasn't wrong.
I guess that's just. I remember being like, "What the fuck?" Like that. We and Nick were like, "Yeah, I think the Man in Black and William are the same person," and we explained it like they look kind of similar. We've never seen any one of them interact with the same people. Maeve's not at the place when the Man in Black walks past when William goes past the hostel place, Maeve's not there. Stuff like that, and Hess was like, "Yeah, I don't know. He looked weird when he kissed her neck." But I want to see. Maybe when we watch that episode, we will pick up on that because we never rewatched that.
Yeah,
it's episode 4, so we'll get to that again.
I remember
So they fucking bang again?
I guess in episode 4. They do go to his house multiple times.
Okay. I don't remember this. I thought that was it. I thought that's what he was.
So did I.
About.
I've always thought it was episode 2.
I remember. I don't know what episode it was, but I was at work. I remember I was closing one night and I was like doing the stuff in the pharmacy, like getting ready to, and I was talking about Westworld with the guy that worked there. Because he was watching it too on my HBO account.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, I go, this fucker doesn't believe us that fucking William's the Man in Black. I go, isn't he fucking dumb? Like, what the fuck? Like, I'm like talking with him and he's like, what are you talking about? William's not the Man in Black. And this was like episode 7 or 8, like before they.
Oh, like when it was pretty clear at that point that they were?
Yeah, and I was like, what are you. But I remember.
Hess didn't believe it until the finale.
Yeah.
I didn't want to believe it.
Yeah.
Right.
Just like how we didn't want to believe he was a host. And then it's the after credit scene. So we were still right, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree.
So there's a couple more little bits of this episode, and then we could tickle each other's buttholes. Elsie looks over Maeve and gives her new emotions, says, can you imagine how fucked we'd be if they remembered what we do to them up here? Which, I was like, yeah, a lot of you will die.
I thought, what's her name?
Elsie.
Yeah, I thought she was a little cunty in this episode, too.
Oh, really?
I like her.
I always like her.
I mean, I do, too, but she just, seems real bitchy. I'm like,
She's a little bitchy, but I like that about her, actually.
A little bit, yeah, but I never think of her as cunty.
I think of her more as she doesn't take shit from people.
Yeah, that's more it. But so she sets up a request for a physical from Maeve. Maeve goes to sleep, dreams again of her being attacked, but this time we get the reveal that it's the Man in Black attacking her. And then she wakes herself up with Sylvester and Felix, and they really could have used Elsie's command to make her fall asleep this time.
Yeah.
Why don't they teach that to everybody?
I don't know.
She's
Maybe it
like,
doesn't. Oh yeah, because she's not awake
Go to
yet,
sleep, Dolores. But then she's doing that. Like they could have boom, boom, got her real quick. But
I like how she just runs around the place with the fucking open wound.
It really grosses
naked.
me out when she's like,
I know.
into her wound.
It didn't even look that real to
It
me.
looked so real to me.
To me, it didn't look real,
I'm watching it on
it still looked gross,
Yeah, it's real bad.
It did look like a slit.
like a
Like a vag slit. Like
Yeah,
you wanted to put your penis in there.
like,
No.
Maeve.
It has
It
like
was, it
desperate
was the wrong
times.
way.
You
It was
just
left to right, not north to south.
you could just turn around.
Turn
Yeah.
around, put your little penis in May's wound.
Right.
Turn around.
To be like she's on the rag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Dolores goes outside, and I believe this is from the beginning of the episode. Because when did they say remember and they cut away or whatever? But she digs up a gun.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
I thought it was right here. She runs off and finds William, but I guess that's next episode. I thought it ended here where they were camping and
Yeah,
then she
'cause-
finds him,
Yeah.
but it's not.
That
and then-
can't be good for the gun.
I mean, that's fake gun, so I don't think it really matters. It's like
Is it a
picking-
fake
it's like
gun?
picking
Didn't
up-
seem fake when she shoots.
Oh, that's true. They turned on. Maybe, yeah, whatever. Ford turns down Sizemore's new narrative, and the only thing he liked was the boots. And then he shows Bernard his church.
Just the steeple, though, right?
Yeah, like it's like just a little bit of it. Pretty soon it'll be a full church.
Yeah.
He's gonna undig it when he's doing all.
I was
his
waiting for him to
renovating.
find that rattlesnake and be like, stop.
Yeah, he did that a couple bits ago.
Yeah, but
Little boy.
Yeah, I know, and
But
but
the-
I missed it, I guess, because I didn't see it.
Oh yeah, so you probably out fucking making sausage in the living room, not watching the show.
I'm making sausage.
He walks out of the room,
Making
while
sausage
he'll
in
get a
the living
drink
room.
and do some dishes and make some food, come back and be like, "Oh, did I miss something? Good thing I'm not taking notes."
No, actually, if I got up, I paused it. So fuck your mom.
Well, clearly you didn't. And then you were on your phone playing Words with Friends while he's playing with snakes.
Nope.
So then how'd you miss it then?
I don't know.
Explain
how I
it to me
missed
then.
Maybe you came and talked to me and said, "Hey, did you
I
know,
didn't talk to you
did
once
you
while you
know
were watching this.
blah blah blah"?
Nope, didn't talk to you once while watching this. Again,
Blah,
still,
blah,
we're
blah.
on track. April 21st, 2020 will be the last episode we do Westworld
No shit.
Rewatch.
That's Titty McGee.
Mm-hmm.
Are we taking any time off at all, or are we? That's if we do it every week.
Well,
I have no clue. If we
I-
stay on track, it'll be that date.
I guarantee you we're not doing it next Tuesday
Why do you guarantee that?
because it's
That's
Christmas
Christmas
fucking Eve.
Yeah, and I
I'll
will
sit here
not.
by myself and go, "Merry Christmas, here's some Westworld, Merry Christmas."
I mean, yeah, I'll
Okay.
be at work, and then yeah.
I'll FaceTime both of you guys from work.
I work too.
I'll be, and actually no, because that's Tuesday when I have to blow Hess and we go see Uncut Gems. So I guess you're right, that won't work.
We could try to do it Monday, I guess.
Yeah, we could do it. We could do it a couple days earlier and just put it out that Thursday.
That's just thinking.
Yeah, I was just thinking if I had anything going on.
We could also,
but
if we
no.
know we're gonna miss too, like say we do
Turn
miss,
around.
say we miss Tuesday, that following week we could do 2 episodes if we needed to,
That's true.
depending. But whatever.
What
Or
about New Year's Eve?
or
What
not.
if I have to go party?
party on the podcast, bitch.
Party on the podcast,
Any
bitch.
last questions, requests, things you want to talk about before we wrap up this birthday cake?
Next time we do this podcast,
Mm-hmm.
I would like to. I don't know. I was gonna say something.
I would like to maybe complete a thought, if I could. All
No.
right. Well, we'll.
I was gonna say something stupid like.
Instead, he said nothing. So.
Idiot.
These violent delights have violent ends.
All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, rate, and review. Check out all the audio links. Even if you already listened to it like on iTunes, maybe go listen to it on Google Play and then listen to it on Stitcher. See if it's different,
Jesus.
and then watch it on YouTube. You could go to Hess's house and hit play it there if you want to. And see you guys next time.
What about you? Have you had a gay experience?
Not yet. I'm still young though, baby.
Not yet.